Marjorie Taylor Greene just posted one of the cringiest videos of all time in support of Trump, from the tone, the imaging. It's all just absolutely hilarious. So I wanted to take a look at that today. I imagine she's trying to earn back some goodwill with MAGA after absolutely torpedoing her own party the last few weeks, vocally saying it's MAGA or the highway while targeting Mike Johnson to be vacated and spreading what boils down to be largely Russian propaganda. So let's see her attempt at staying in the failed former president's good graces. Quick break from the video. I am very excited to announce, for anyone who enjoys the content and would love to help the channel, we have memberships available for as low as $3 a month. I mean, the only way we become a society is together, right? For just $3 a month, you can tremendously aid us in growing and putting out increasingly more engaging content. If you would like to find out more about that, including the exclusive perks that memberships get, including members only posts, getting videos early, I will leave a link to that in the description. Thank you very much for all the support, and back to the video.
I'm gonna look you in the eyes and I'm gonna tell you the future. It's an American story, and that's why Americans are gonna love it. People are gonna build you up. God, are they going to? Because when you're great and new, we love you. Man, we'll build you into something that doesn't even exist. You're gonna change the fucking world. But you know what? Once they've built you as high as they possibly can, they're gonna tear you back down. It's the most predictable pattern. We build you into something that doesn't exist, and that means you have to try to be that thing all day, every day. That's how it works.
Yeah, or maybe just don't do sexual assault. We can start there, right? Don't do fraud. Don't try to steal an election. Cry for 4 years because you lost. Don't lose American jobs. Attack immigrants for no reason. Take rights from same-sex couples. These kinds of things tear yourself down. With Trump, he definitely does the heavy lifting for us. Here's the issue with the point that this video is trying to get across. What they're saying in that very odd tone of voice that they have is true in some instances. You reach a level of greatness and there will be hate just because of that. LeBron James, for instance, gets a lot of hate just for being good. The problem is you can clearly recognize why he gets the hate. He has the most points ever. He went to 10 straight finals. He's the greatest of all time. Don't at me, Jordan fans. And it's like, okay, so what is it then for Trump? What is his greatest achievement? What is a great achievement that he has? He was given $1 million from his dad. He didn't get more votes than Hillary. He won through the electoral college that is skewed conservative. He got trounced by 7 million votes by someone that his voters say has dementia. And in 4 years, he lost American jobs, left office with a negative GDP, and only passed one major piece of legislation. People might just hate him because he sucks.
Can you summon the will to fight on through all the pain and rise again? That will be the defining question of your life. And I think you already know the answer. And that's why we're all here. A shoe is just a shoe. Until somebody steps into it, then it has meaning. The rest of us just want a chance to touch that greatness. And we need you in these shoes, not so you have meaning in your life, but so that we have meaning in ours. Everyone will be forgotten as soon as our time here is up. Except for you.
Yeah, they are definitely not in a cult or anything. This is definitely not them deifying an orange man. A few things to comment on. What does a shoe become when you put it on? A foot? The way that they try to paint him as a martyr or the guy who's taking all the hits so the conservatives don't have to, maybe just don't do crimes. Maybe don't do illegal stuff, and the DOJ won't do their jobs coming after you. I don't know, profound thought I just had. I don't do illegal things and the DOJ doesn't target me. I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm just a lefty, right? But the idea that conservatives are being targeted is hilarious. When there's people far to the right of Trump, I mean, Charlie Kirk comes to mind off top, Michael Knowles, right? The eradication of transgenders, they just let off these insanely stupid right-wing takes, and nobody comes after them. Why is nobody coming after them? Like the portrayal of the ultra extreme conservative. I mean, they're even struggling to stay relevant, let alone being targeted. But because Trump, the billionaire, got caught doing billionaire fraud, I mean, there's a reason that you don't know or see the activities of most billionaires. It's because to amass that kind of wealth, you have to do fraudulent things. And Trump trying to be a prominent figure and also get away with that at the same time not only shows his ego, but it highlights his blatant stupidity as well. And in these trials, Trump is getting far fairer treatment than any other defendant would. In the fraud case, for instance, Letitia James could have moved to seize his assets immediately. The day that she ruled to give him 30 days, she could have taken it that day. Instead, she gave him a 30-day grace period that most people would have never gotten. And his cash amount was then dropped by over 50%. Again, no regular Joe gets either of those as the kind of treatment that they could expect. He's broken his gag order in this recent trial over 12 times, and they just brought 4 more to throw on top of that, over 16 times, and the judge has still yet to rule on it and probably will give him a slap on the wrist for it at best. Me or you would be in jail after 1 with a heavy fine. So this 2-tier justice system that Republicans talk about, it does exist. I know, right? Mind-breaking. It does exist, but it's not Democrat versus Republican, left versus right, where the Democrats are always getting favored, as they say. It's the rich versus the poor, where the rich are always getting the good end of the bargain. That is why it's so phenomenal that we got one of them. One of the bad guys is getting held accountable for their actions. That should be phenomenal to anyone on the team with the good guys. If you enjoyed this video, we're Social Society. We're a commentary channel influenced by politics, society, and the economy. We are pretty left-leaning on this channel, but we're open to our right-wingers as well. The biggest thing here is having conversations that get everyone to the bottom of the truth. If that sounds like something that can interest you, consider smashing that subscribe button, leaving us a like, or even commenting on this video. We even have memberships available as low as $3 if you'd like to support, because the only way we become a society is together.